Hey everybody, welcome. Paul D'Souza here, and just want to say thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday night iCoinPro business overview. We're going to be covering a little bit about what the company does, as well as where we come from and where we are going. So stay tuned. I'm going to just hand over straight to my business partner, Mr. Justin Clark, just to run through a couple of things with you. Whatever you do, do not go away. We've got some guests on here who are going to be giving you their perspective as well. So, right, that's it. Let's just get straight into it. Justin.
Awesome. Paul, thank you so much. And I want to welcome everybody here to our special 4th of July Eve for the people in the United States. Wednesday night iCoinPro Business Opportunity Webinar. As Paul mentioned, my name is Justin Clark. For those of you who don't know me, I'm one of the co-founders of this company. I've been working with Paul since day one, even before that, when we were putting everything together. And I want to just share a little bit about my background here. And then, Paul, I'd like you to come out in a little bit too, and maybe give a little more history of the company and how this kind of all came about. But I want to kind of tell everybody a bit of my story, all right? So I've been in network marketing and affiliate marketing now full time since I was in my late 20s. And if you look at me now, you can tell I'm not in my late 20s anymore. Got a little bit of gray here, a lot more gray up there. And, you know, I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in online marketing. And I've had success. I built teams, you know, that have provided full-time incomes for myself. I've done it full-time for many, many years. On the affiliate side, this is the first time I've ever actually worked in corporate in a network marketing company. Honestly, Paul, I don't think either of us ever thought we would be corporate in a network marketing company one day. But this opportunity was just so special, I think, to both of us. So my largest success when I was working out in the field as an affiliate, I took a team from about 5 members to over 20,000 paid members in about a little over 11 months with one company. But through all of that success that I was having, something just seemed wrong in network marketing. I don't know if anybody else has felt this. You know, like the prices just kept going up and up. The auto ship requirements kept getting more and more outrageous. And I just started to lose my enthusiasm for the industry as a whole over time. So fortunately, in 2007, I got into affiliate marketing and I just made an absolute killing in that for many, many years. But like anything else in business, it also had its ups and downs, right? I saw incomes of tens of thousands of dollars a month disappear with one email or phone call in affiliate marketing. If anybody's ever done affiliate marketing and had an experience like that, you can drop a comment here. You know, it's great while it's working, but it's also very deflating when you work like so hard to develop an advertising campaign for a company, and then they email you and you're like, well, we're pulling that offer. And not just little companies. Gosh, I had that happen with Proactive and American Express. Other companies just in an instant over. So my heart kept bringing me back to what I love to do, which is why I got into network marketing, which was helping people improve their financial lives through creating financial freedom for them and showing them kind of a better way. And I was always trying to search for that. So in 2013, I started getting back into network marketing, and I wanted to see what was going on because I really had my head in the sand from 2007 till 2013. And I you know, had built some great teams, but also I was kind of struggling during that time in 2013 up through 2017. And I did have one really good run in a company, you know, that one where I went up to 20,000 members, but that also fell apart over time. And I remember I was attending this huge network marketing conference you know, rubbing shoulders with some of the best in network marketing. And I saw a whole panel there of professionals that were talking about the issues that these product-based, cosmetic-based, you know, nutraceutical-based companies were having with eBay and Amazon, and how they were undercutting their prices, and affiliates were buying stuff cheap through the company and then selling it on eBay and Amazon. And they were up in arms about this, and they wanted to write letters and start committees and everything. Now, that was all happening many, many years ago, all right? So nothing ever changed. Nothing ever happened about that. And I realized that these companies in network marketing that were product-based companies, nutraceutical etc., we're going to really struggle, all right, in the current online environment now if they had overpriced products, as they just could never compete anymore. The internet has changed everything. So I was at a point where I was looking for that holy grail, right? How do you make money online and have it totally be in your control, okay? And not something that somebody can take away from you in an email, like affiliate marketing, or a company can change a compensation plan, or a product can be bought and copied and put on Amazon. What could I do online? So my mother actually got involved in trading, trying to do one type of trading, had a terrible experience, but it kind of lit a fire under me to explore the area of day trading. And fortunately, a good friend of mine, the gentleman here who opened this webinar tonight, he's smiling, Mr. Paul D'Souza, he started telling me about this crazy thing, at least that's what I thought when I first started, called Bitcoin. Okay. And I remember Paul telling me about this originally. And look, if anybody's in here, if you had the same reaction as me, please drop a comment. Okay. Because I think a lot of people have this type of reaction, unless you're like the coolest dude in the room, like Sean Logan, who just immediately got it and like just went forward with it. But a lot of people like me, Paul started telling me about this. And I was like, what are you talking about, Paul? What are you buying, bags of imaginary digital air? I mean, what is this Bitcoin? I had no clue. I didn't get it. Okay. I didn't understand it. And it took Paul a while. And of course, he was doing this, way early, to help me see the light. And then I got obsessed with trading it. And I was able to create a trading system that's now being used by thousands of people the world over to consistently profit from these markets. But more on that whole story in a second from Paul. So anyway, I'm so grateful to Paul for introducing me to crypto, getting me to start on my journey of trading crypto full time. And what's so unique, I think, today about iCoinPro is that our product is really, really unique in this network marketing landscape. And that's because of this one simple fact. And I want you to write this down if you're on this webinar tonight. Once you start using this system, you're going to develop a skill to generate income on demand that no one can ever take away from you, period. And here's another thing. No one can ever put this product on Amazon or eBay. And there's one other thing too, and I think that's why we've hit the perfect trifecta of handling the major issues that people are having with online marketing and network marketing. And I firmly believe that this is one of the biggest downfalls of all network marketing companies over time. It's the fact that, and if you know what I'm talking about, you can say something. You can say something in the comments. In general, people are spending way more than they're making in a network marketing company. And they eventually quit, right? They quit the because if they're spending more and then their budget gets tight, listen, that $100 a month auto ship for that potion or lotion, okay, is the first thing to go out of their budget, especially if they're not making any money. So what's cool is with our system, you can master a simple strategy that can help you generate way, way, way more than your monthly membership fee just by using the system, even if you never refer anyone to the compensation plan. I don't think there's any other company I've ever seen that had something like this. And we're not talking about 1 month where this system worked for trading cryptocurrencies, okay? We have been doing this for 7 years. So this is not something that is just a flash in the pan. This is something that is consistently working month in, month out, year in, year out to generate income for the users, the people who learn our system. And what's even better is you can now learn the system in 1 week, all right, as a part-time person. It just does not get better than that. You buckle down 1 week, you can bust through this. We have people completing it in 2 days. And man, there's so many comments coming in here fast and furious. I'm not able to read them all, but if I did, I would get so distracted and excited by everything that people are sharing. But okay, let me get back to what I'm talking about here. All right. The other good thing, and I just want to talk about this before I hand it over to Paul. A lot of people think about trading. They think like you have to be some sort of big Wall Street guru, right? You have to be glued to your 17 monitors 24/7. You know, and anyway, it's just like crazy the ideas people have about trading. Well, here's the thing. If that was the case, people who know me, I would never freaking be doing this for long. Okay. I want to be out living my life. It takes me 10 minutes in the morning, get up, look at our Trade Finder software, find what's hot for the day, set some alerts, and then I go about my life. All right. Our software sends the trades to my phone. A lot of times I'll be at Target or the, dinner or at the beach and get my notification and I will trade it there. Okay. Like Paul likes to say, I'm like the only guy who can walk into the supermarket and walk out with more money after he bought his groceries, right? Because I did a killer trade while I was in there. I like when you say that, Paul. It's pretty dope. All right. So anyway, back to the topic at hand here. And speaking of Paul, I want to bring him out. Paul, for those who don't know, and he's very humble about this, but he is an absolute guru when it comes to cryptocurrency. He did all of the training on our course that teaches you about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, why it exists, how it started, how you can use it, send and receive it, all that sort of stuff. But he was really the guy who saw all this happening before everybody else. He was the smartest man in the room, okay? And he's going to cover a little bit more about the history of how did he find Bitcoin and why it made so much sense to him, I think, so quickly. It was, they say necessity is the mother of invention. Well, definitely necessity was the mother of his understanding of Bitcoin. That's for darn sure. So, Paul, let me turn it over to you here and then let you tell that story. And then we also have some great people who are here on the webinar with us tonight who want to just talk about why they're excited about iCoinPro. So over to you, Paul.
Thanks, Justin. I don't know how I'm going to top that, but thank you again. Folks, right. So as Justin said, I dragged him kicking and screaming into Bitcoin, but I'll kind of give you an overview. I actually wrote a post early on this evening on Facebook that outlined like the entire journey that I took throughout my life that led me to Bitcoin. And I connected the dots together. It was actually quite insane. And it started with my dad bringing home a computer 40 years ago. So when you got time, go and read that story. I've plotted out like all the key people that contributed. But I'll give you a really, really quick overview. I had heard about Bitcoin in the early days, around 2011. Wasn't interested. Sounded like some type of a game. I really was not interested in getting involved with this. And then a year later, a friend of mine that was staying at my house in the UK told me more about it. It was like, I'm still not convinced. It just sounded too weird, like using money over the internet or using your computer to create money, and it just sounded too weird. So I really I didn't pay attention at that time, and I was too busy concentrating on my affiliate business, my online affiliate business, and just really didn't take note. Landed up living in Southeast Asia, in the Philippines, and while living there, I had my PayPal account shut down, and I couldn't transact. And at that time, I used to buy and sell a lot of advertising, and I couldn't do anything. And I remembered about this Bitcoin thing that my friend had told me about. So I went back to him and I said, "Listen, this Bitcoin thing, can I use it like money to be able to receive money?" He said, "It is money." And so I think at that point I was really ready to finally sit and learn. But there had been a few instances over the years that Bitcoin had cropped up, but I just wasn't ready. At that point I was. Many of you probably feel exactly the same way. Someone tried to tell you about Bitcoin, you went, "Oh, Bitcoin." No, I think it's a totally perfect natural reaction, because the first thing, most of us, we were always opposed to something that is different, and we're opposed to change. And I mean, like when you look at it holistically, and money has changed forms a number of times since its inception, like 6,000 years ago. They used to use rice and salt and shiny rocks and shells and that eventually evolved over to precious metals, gold, and then IOUs against the gold, and the IOUs turned into fiat money, and now our money's gone online. It's like a natural progression. Once you understand that, it makes sense. But back then, it didn't make sense to me. I didn't want to know this thing. But out of necessity, I had to do something. So with my account frozen, I couldn't transact. Reached out to my buddy. I said to him, listen, like, I need some help here. Can I use this Bitcoin thing? He's absolutely. And he then went on for about 4 hours, and I just soaked it all up. When he was done, I saw how important Bitcoin was, and I saw it being able to change a lot of things. I saw it meant people being able to do business across the internet with anyone at any time without having their money go through a bank, without even needing the permission from the bank. People tell so many stories. They go to the bank to try and draw X amount of money, and they get told, well, we can't give it to you because we need to know what it is that you're going to be using this money for. It's like totally ridiculous that you cannot spend your own money without the bank like trying to stop you. So Bitcoin put an end to all of that, and this really interested me. I started digging into it, and then Justin reached out to me because he wanted to purchase some advertising, and I said to him, look, not a problem, but you're going to have to pay me with Bitcoin. And was he interested? No, he wasn't. Like, he put up a fight, and I was like, it's the only way that you'll be able to pay me. Please look at it. Luckily, another mutual friend of ours also was looking at Bitcoin and mentioned it to Justin. Justin came back. He was like, okay, all right, like, he's going to look at it. And then he went off, came back, and got really excited at the prospect of being able to trade it. He said to me, like, you can trade this. Yeah, it's like a commodity. So off he went. He said to me, I'm going to find a way to be able to trade this. He already had like a basic understanding because his mom used to be a trader. So he would come back to me, and he was like, man, like, I've almost got it. Like, I lost a lot of money, but like, I'm going to figure it out. He was relentless. He went and he did the research, and he tried all different types of things, probably tried all the different technical indicators, and just he kept failing and he kept failing. But if anyone knows Justin like I do, he's the type of guy that fails forward. Okay, he did not give up. Right, to him, he didn't fail. He just found a way that didn't work. All right. Once you get through all those ways that didn't work, you can eventually find the one that does. And that's exactly what happened. Came back to me and he said, listen, I found it. I found the formula. I found exactly what to do and how to trade this Bitcoin thing for profit. So at that time, I was out there teaching people what Bitcoin was, why it was so important, and so on. And we decided, well, why don't we join forces and create a company that on the one side would educate people as to where crypto came from, why it exists, and where it's going. And on the other side, we would then teach people how to be able to trade crypto for profits. And so iCoinPro was born. This is early 2017, and then we've made a few changes since then. We introduced a suite of software tools called the Trade Finder, and the Trade Finder does exactly as the name suggests. It finds trades for you. It uses very specific technical indicators that we've identified as part of Justin's micro profit strategy, and then matches coins up against those and displays them for you. So you'll be able to pick and choose the trades that you want to use. Now, we do have some guys on here tonight that do use the Trade Finder, and actually now we've also got something called the Trading Portal that takes all the heavy lifting out of looking for trades for you and setting up your charts and so on. It does it all for you. And we got a couple of guys on here that do use the software and find those trades, and they're going to be giving you their perspective and tell you how well it works. So it's been a heck of a journey, a lot of ups and downs and so on. And here we are, 2 bear markets later, 7 years later, we're still going strong, and we're at the pinnacle of a turning point where now a lot of people are more interested in crypto. They're a lot more open to it, and they want to know how they can find an opportunity in the crypto universe to be able to profit. And we have exactly that. We have a dual income opportunity company here that Justin, shall I just bring out some of the other guys, or shall I?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's have them share their stories, and then you can hand it back over to me, and we'll wrap it up for this evening.
Yeah, and like this person here says, we have something that you'll learn step by step exactly how to have success with iCoinPro, and some of those successes have been experienced by some of the guys on the call. And the first one that I'm going to start with is a gentleman named Christian. Now, Christian joined us a couple of years ago, started trading up a storm. So helpful that we asked him if he wanted to join our moderator team. So now he's actually out there assisting people on our Facebook page, helping and answer questions and so on. Real good guy. And he's got a good story. Christian, come on out. Tell us about your journey with iCoinPro and where you're at today.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah, perfect.
So yeah, like I said, my name is Christian. I started with iCoinPro in 2017. Started with $1,100 in my account. I didn't know much of anything and just wanted to see what I could do. To this day, I'm up over $64,000 in collective monies made since. Now, it's not typical. Of course, you have to do your due diligence. I can't hand you a hammer and you know, just a nail drive into a board. You've got to do your due diligence. And here's the crazy thing about iCoinPro is that when I started, it was $100 a month, and it was just that, you know, every month it was back to back. And it's kind of like a Bitcoin in a sense. It's deflated in price. I don't know why. Justin and Paul have, you know, bumped their head on something. They went from $100 a month to now $50 a month with a portal, which is worth it. Everybody that I talk to, they're like, hey, how is iCoinPro? Is it good? Is it worth it? What's the portal about? This, that. And when you start showing people things, they're like, everything's just on one page. How you can make sense of this? It's like, yes, it's coming from somebody that didn't know anything, that was lost. You know, I stumbled upon this, you know, online, and I was like, this can't be too good. You know, is it true? And yes, I can't stress this enough. iCoinPro, if you take the teaching, take the boot camp, just go through the whole week, just study. I mean, literally study. It's the 4th of July weekend. If you're not doing anything, if you're sitting at home, go through the boot camp. Just do it. It'll blow your mind how simple recognizing a pattern inside a market is. And I recently just started a leverage account just to multiply my micro profits. While you're chasing these 1% and 2%, if you're good at it, if you're confident in it, and you add a little bit of leverage at 10%, at 20%, that 1% trade just turned into a 15, 20% trade will blow your mind what you can literally do with $100 in this market. It's not for everybody. I'm not saying that it is, but I can guarantee you that everybody can learn this. 90% of the jobs in this world are teachable. This is one of those jobs. This is one of those things that you can do on your own time, whenever. It's a 24-hour market. So whether you're on the East Coast, the West Coast, in Asia, wherever, the market's always open. You can always do what you can. It's a tool. If you use it correctly, it will change your life.
Wow. Right. Christian, thank you for that. Folks, there are so many stories similar to Christian's. And if you're not in our Facebook group, I would urge you, go to our Facebook group, check it out, read some of the stories there, look at some of the posts that people make where they're posting trade after trade that they've made profits on, and read about how their lives are slowly being changed. It's really, really phenomenal. But Christian, again, thank you for coming out. Do appreciate you so much. Our next guest is a gentleman called Sean. And Sean not only trades, but he believes that what we have here is something so special that he has personally introduced more than 100 people to iCoinPro. And I mean, that's phenomenal. So I wanted to bring him out and ask him to share with everybody why would he want to share this opportunity with others. Like, what did you see, Sean, that made this into something that you just wanted to share with the world?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so the reason that I wanted to share this with all my friends is because it works. It's it's a tool that you can use to increase your income. So like I've done other network marketing companies before, and most of the network marketing companies out there, they sell you what's called a liability. It's something that takes money out of your pocket and then loses value over time. And that's what most people are selling. But with the product and the system that iCoinPro has, once you learn how to use it, it becomes an asset. And an asset is something that puts money in your pocket over and over again or increases in value. So right from the get-go, I was like, okay, we got something that if someone purchases this product, they learn how to use it. They do not have to do a single referral. They do not have to do any sales or any marketing, and they can start putting more money in their pocket. And then aside from that, iCoinPro has one of the best marketing systems I've ever seen. And it's very high paying if you learn how to use it and you put in the work to build it. So when I started sharing iCoinPro with my friends, they started learning how to day trade for the first time. I also started learning how to day trade for the first time because I've been in crypto since 2016. And I tried day trading back then and I kept losing money. So I just stopped day trading for a while. And then when I found iCoinPro some years later, the system actually taught me how to day trade and win day trades, which is something I had never done before until I did iCoinPro system. So I shared it with my friends. They started learning how to day trade. They liked it. They shared it with their friends. Now I got people in my inner circle earning money from trading and earning money from the affiliate commissions. So we have a system that if you leverage it, you can create multiple streams of income while building what I consider the greatest assets of all time, which are cryptocurrencies and blockchain kind of technology. Now, cryptocurrency runs on something called blockchain technology. And when most people hear the term Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, they just think of like internet money, like internet currency, but it goes far beyond just currency. With blockchain technology, we can tokenize all kinds of different forms of wealth and represent them on the blockchain. You can tokenize stocks, you can tokenize bonds, you can tokenize equity shares, you can tokenize securities, you can tokenize real estate assets, and then you can send that money, that value, or those types of values, you can send it around the world at the speed of light without third-party intermediaries, without a central bank monitoring you, without a bank or a government being able to freeze your account or stop a transaction. So like Paul was saying earlier, it's not just changing money. This is changing our entire financial infrastructure. This is like changing like consciousness. I mean, this is like an evolution of human consciousness, because for the last 100 years plus, money was always issued by the state. The state controlled money. The state has like basically a stronghold on it. But now with Bitcoin, Bitcoin was the beginning of the separation of money from the state. And that is very empowering to humanity, being able to have full control and custody over your wealth and being able to send it to anyone, anywhere in the world, just at the click of a button without anyone intervening, without some third party being able to stop you. So that's why I like Bitcoin. That's why I like cryptocurrency. It's why I like blockchain technology. It's why I like iCoinPro, because this whole system empowers people. This stuff gives you the ability to take a one-way flight anywhere in the world and financially sustain yourself once you learn how to use it. You have to put in the work to learn how to use it. But once you have the skills to pay the bills, it gives you time freedom, travel freedom, location freedom, financial freedom, and just a really fun and exciting lifestyle. So I encourage everyone to learn about cryptocurrency, learn about blockchain technology, learn how it's changing the world, learn how to day trade, learn how to do all the different types of trading. There's swing trading, day trading, there's all kinds of different styles of trading. And when you go through iCoinPro's micro profit system, it's going to teach you all the fundamentals of wallets, exchanges, how the candlestick charts work. And then you'll be able to take that knowledge as your foundation and then go out and just learn how to trade and even maybe even figure out your own trading strategies. But it all starts with this foundation and getting the basic knowledge and then, just going out and doing it. And again, like if you commit yourself to this, it will give you more freedom in life. It'll give you more value, because now you'll be able to share this knowledge with other people and help other people rise up and help other people get more freedom in life. So highly recommend iCoinPro, highly recommend learning how to trade. Get back in touch with whoever shared this video with you, and they'll help you get started.
Wow, Sean, that was actually really, really powerful. And I loved some of the things that you were saying there. And yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of people out there that are now looking at Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies with a whole new outlook, realizing that they can actually have sovereign reign over their money and all the additional benefits. So yes, 100%. We're at iCoinPro. We want to teach people about these things, but we want to empower people to be able to make money on demand without trading product, which is something that that Justin put together. All like he did everything, man. Like he went through the ringer trying to find the perfect way to trade, and he delivered. And he's been delivering that for the last 7 years. Okay, so folks, if you've got any questions at this point, get back with the person that invited you to watch this tonight, and you're gonna have all your questions answered. And if you're ready to get going, just go back to the person that invited you here and take it away from there. Right, we do have one more guest. I want to see if he's available. James Davis Sr. Can you? Oh, there he is. Okay, so James trades and he promotes iCoinPro. He does a lot of, like Sean, both sides. And I wanted to ask James to come on out, tell us a little bit about how you came across iCoinPro and how it's impacted your life.
Awesome, man. Paul, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Man, awesome. Appreciate these guys' previous testimonials about iCoinPro. I mean, I just repeat the exact same thing that they're saying, guys. I mean, back in 2015, actually, I started trading Forex markets. Actually, I demoed for a whole year because here's why, guys. Here's why. I wanted to be able to grow my money. I've been in the network marketing industry now for 22 years, been full-time about 18 of those years, been able to do some smart things with my money, but I wanted to be able to grow my money without dealing with people. That was my mindset back at that time. I wanted to be able to grow my money without dealing with people. Well, we kind of do deal with people. We kind of master their emotions. I call them mastering people's emotions in the charts. But I didn't want to deal with any people, period. And so I started practicing Forex, traded for a year, demo. Actually kind of mastered it. But, you know, when I would go live, we'll win trades, lose trades, right? Win, lose. Then I mastered that, start winning and winning and winning. Well, 2017 rolled around. I was over a friend's house. That mutual friend of all of ours, Justin and Paul, he called the gentleman's house I was over and told him basically, hey man, listen, I'm writing your checks. I know what you guys are making. You need to start looking into Bitcoin, start investing into Bitcoin, start studying Bitcoins. As a matter of fact, I got a friend that's going to be launching a company tomorrow. And if you don't do anything else, just learn the stuff. And it was iCoinPro. It was May 25th, 2017 to be exact. And I saw the system. I was blown away because I had spent thousands of dollars in 2015, thousands in 2016. Like I said, I kind of mastered Forex. But again, the key was the fact that I could blow my accounts in Forex. I could lose money. Now you can lose money in crypto. However, I had a light bulb moment with Justin's system. One thing that he said that really blew me away, and a couple of other sweet sauces that sit back there in the system, is that he said the only way you lose is if you sell. I had an aha moment at that point. And I just remember guys thinking, man, 1%, 2%, 3%, micro profit percentages. What would 3% look like on $100,000? What would 2% look like on $50,000? What would $10,000 look like on 4%? That's pretty significant. And so what the system did for me and my trading experiences is it simplified everything. Oh my freaking goodness. Thank God they simplified the process for me. And here's the kicker, and I'm done. Because these guys didn't say it at all. I mean, growing my accounts, not losing money, growing my accounts. Think about that, guys. Since 2017, my philosophy is simple. My motto is simple. Make MLM money, flip it. Make MLM money, flip it. I've been doing the same old doggone boring ass two-step, excuse my language, guys. Same old two-step, staying with the fundamentals, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, growing, 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 growing. That never happened for me in Forex. Ever. So since 2017, I honestly have not had a loss spot trading. Now, I know, I think it was Christian mentioned something about leverage and stuff like that. Guys, I'm telling you something. When you master this system, you're going to be able to crush it, adding that X leverage and so forth. But I don't recommend that. But I'm just saying, in that scenario, you can lose, right? But me personally, on spot, I have not had a loss since 2017. So for me, guys, it has simplified the process for me. And it has added a couple of digits to my portfolios. And I started with 6. I'm going to say that, and I'm done. Income disclaimers, trading disclaimers. Guys, you play with this system if you want to. This is the wrong one to play with. Because like Paul has said, like Justin has said, like these guys have said, this is the only thing in the network marketing industry that I've seen. And trust me, I've seen a lot of stuff. Crap. Platforms. Ponzi's. I got friends right now in freaking jail. Told them, look, man, don't do that. Don't do that publicly. If you're going to do it, shut your mouth about it. Do it publicly. You're going to have repercussions about that. I got friends right now in jail for promoting Ponzi schemes. Well, all you can simply do is master a skill set. It's a skill set, like a barber, like a freaking bricklayer, like, carpenter. You don't make whatever. It's a skill. Nobody can ever take that from you. So for me to wake up every single morning and have the ability to decide to grow my money when I want to, at will, man, that's priceless. Nothing in the network marketing industry touches a company like iCoinPro, because this is the only product that I've seen in 22 years that truly makes you money if you learn it, master it, and execute it on a regular basis. Be consistent. Stick to the fundamentals. Don't go outside the system, and continue to grow your accounts and win, guys. Period. End of story, man. iCoinPro, hands down, ain't nothing touching it out here. I'm a part of another network marketing company, great company, awesome system, all this kind of stuff. But like somebody just said, you got to spend some money, folks. You got to spend some money. Sometimes in cases, people are spending more money than they're actually making. So again, this right here, without having to talk to nobody, without having to recruit nobody, without having to say nothing to nobody, you and your phone, one-on-one, turning that joke into a freaking ATM machine, basically, over the past 7 years, been nothing but life-changing for me and my family, Paul and Justin. And I just really thank you guys for this system, because, again, you simplified the whole process for everybody. Look at you guys now, man. You guys doing this thing in 7 days now. Boot camp, 45 minutes now. All the different evolutions that we've seen in this company. The fundamentals are the fundamentals, though, guys. Math, if you don't do nothing else, trust me, I know Aaron is a beast. Sean is a beast. They're going to tell everybody and their mama. I didn't get involved with iCoinPro to go tell everybody their mama. I got involved with iCoinPro because I wanted to shut the hell up and leave folk alone. Grow my own money. But, when something comes across you guys that's good, super duper good, you got a responsibility to share it with people. And that's just where I'm at with my life right now. I don't need the money no more. Guys, what would your life be like if money was no longer an issue for you? Think about that. With that, I turn it over to you, Paul and Justin. Appreciate you guys so much. Back to you guys.
You know what? I've got to say, I love your energy. We need you back. And I think everybody out there also listening to this just wish that you would stay on and carry on talking, because you make a lot of sense. Thank you, James. We really need you more.
Do I have to follow James? I mean, I don't know, man. This is
But guys, the other reason why I was laughing is because Christian, while he's sitting on this call here.
Oh, I know what he's up to right now.
Yeah, he's busy trading.
I'm totally watching the chart. I know exactly what you're watching right now.
He just
and setting alerts. I can't, yeah, totally.
Listen, those big dips, you got to take advantage of them.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
funny.
is crazy. So Christian just made himself 1.6% profit on
See what
the
I'm
trade.
talking about? See what I'm talking about? Having the ability to do that at will? Come on. Like this is God himself coming down from heaven, giving us the doggone scroll saying, oh, hey, here it is. Go tell my people. Jesus Christ. Thank you, man.
While doing the Zoom at that,
Absolutely crazy.
Dang, bro.
James, thank you so much. People
Welcome.
out there, guys, we love James. I'm sure you guys do too. Thanks again. The one thing that I wanted to say was that when Justin and I put this company together, we realized how many people's lives we could potentially touch and how much of a difference that we could make. And we just threw out the number, 1 million lives. That's how many lives we want to change with this company. And with that, I'm going to ask Justin to come on out and tell us a few more things, and then he's going to wrap this up for us. So in the interim, if you've got any questions, please get back with the person that shared this with you. Really ask all the questions. Ask the questions. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Justin, you want to come on out and
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Paul. And thank you to everybody who spoke here tonight. James, Christian, Sean, we really, really appreciate it. And also coming out, some of you, actually all of us, except for Paul, are here in the U.S. So yeah, this is the eve before a major holiday. So we appreciate you guys taking the time to be here and support the company and support everybody who's here tonight by sharing your stories. And, Paul, I mean, it's incredible what James shared, what Christian shared, what Sean shared. I want to make sure everybody takes a moment, reads the appropriate disclaimers that are on this video, on the website. There is risk in trading, okay? But follow the system. Listen, I died a million deaths to create the system, as Paul talked about. All right, just walk the path that's laid out there. Like James said, James was with us since the beginning. Christian also almost since the beginning as well. And they know the paths that we've kind of wandered down and everything to boil it down to a simple process that just works over and over and over again. So, but with that said, listen, there's something really exciting that's happening right here tonight. And that's why there's almost a rebirth that's happening right now with iCoinPro. Now, the cool thing is we're not a startup, right? We're a 7-year-old rock solid company. But what's happening with this relaunch that we're doing right now makes us feel like we are a startup. We are brand new and we are on fire. Anyone who's getting into this company right now has a huge opportunity. We have perfected this product and now we perfected the marketing. I want to talk about, Paul mentioned 1 million people. There was recently a company in the network marketing industry that broke all records. It surpassed 1.2 million members in just a little over a year, I believe like 15 months or so. Fortunately, the owner of that company is a very good friend of mine and Paul's, and we approached him about how he did that. And he helped us craft this new plan that we have in iCoinPro, which we just launched June 1st. And this business model and compensation plan is the same engine that drove that tremendous success to 1.2 million people. So you're literally here right now, tonight, hearing about the launch of a plan that can potentially generate tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of people in this company over the next 12 to 24 months. And if you've ever missed out on an opportunity and getting in early, now is your chance, okay? Not only can you make money using this product, you can make money referring others to this product. And there's even other ways as well. So, and I'll also say this, if you missed out on that other company, you know what I'm talking about, okay? And you underestimate it, didn't see it, and wish you had a second chance, we're giving you your second chance right now with iCoinPro. So what's exciting is, on top of what iCoinPro does with the Trade Finder, helping you pick off those winning trades to make daily, weekly, and monthly profits, you can earn even more now through iCoinPro's powerful Powerline system and affiliate compensation plan. In fact, when you entered your name and email on that website where you got the free bootcamp, you were immediately positioned in our free Powerline system. And with millions of people around the world wanting to learn how to profit in cryptocurrency, every time a new person does the same, they're going to be placed below you in that power line. Now, tonight is Wednesday night. Who knows what that means? It means that it's the cutoff night. Tonight is the night to lock in your position or you can miss out. Everyone who locks in their position by becoming a member of iCoinPro for just $99.95 to start and just $40 a month, $39.95. You move to the top of that power line above everyone who waits. Now, those people who are then are then placed in our fast filling 2x15 force matrix before all the people below them in that power line, in the highest position available following their enroller. And the way our compensation plan works, everybody has just 2 front spots, okay? Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place everyone else can go is under those people. So if anyone is placed under you in the matrix, whether you personally introduced them or they were enrolled by people above you in the matrix, you will get paid on them. In fact, I heard about one individual today who has over 300 people now in her matrix. And I think she's only introduced 2 people personally. That is just absolutely incredible. And that's the power of this new plan. All right. In fact, just one person who goes to work could potentially earn you hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month, even if you don't enroll anyone yourself. And that's what's happening to that one lady now. I mean, she's earning on all those different people that are now placed underneath of her. And if you do choose to share the iCoinPro system and opportunity with others, you can earn significantly more with the most powerful matching bonuses in the industry. Just by enrolling 2 people, you literally triple your earning potential in this plan. So with thousands of people joining iCoinPro in the next 24 months, the only place that they can go in the matrix is under the ones who are already in. So the sooner you lock in this spot, the higher you will be positioned. Now, tonight is the cutoff. So you've got to make sure to make that decision to get started. As Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So don't lose before you even begin by not taking action. Take your shot, get started tonight, and it will be one of the best decisions that you will never regret. Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening. We appreciate you coming out, spending time with us. Good night, everybody.